how to finish.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Doncic way outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Austin Reeves picks one up.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Here's LeBron. 6 to shoot. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
To the middle. Here's Randall. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. Now, if you think Luka Doncic is a problem, you're right. Coach told me he reads the situation as well as anyone. He'll try to give him different looks. The goal is just to slow him down and try to make someone else beat us. See where it ends up. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Edwards. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Doncic outside. Off target from outside.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Gobert. And he uses the glass on the layup. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the team. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
Here's Doncic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Luka Doncic started off his 2024 Doris with a historic scoring performance.
He sure did, Kevin. He was only the 4th player in league history to score over 72 points in a game. It was the shooting performance of a lifetime, and Luka just takes it all in stride. Incredible. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. From the arc. And again, no good by the Lakers.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Lakers trail by 5. "44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's a good one. Doncic outside. Randall with the block.
How about Randall with the send it back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Lakers substitution.
Timberwolves leading by 5. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Connect. 17 points in his last outing. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
This is where LeBron James is so dangerous. Physically hard to handle on the interior. Turn the lights out.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. Randall's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Reeves outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Reeves left side. LeBron James on the wing. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Left side, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards? The bounce. Go ahead,
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Randall from outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And here's James. He'll bring it up for L.A. Trailing by 10. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. To the wing right side. Reeves outside. Outside, James. Jumps up. Edwards careening his way to the rim.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
James outside. .133 left here in the second. The shot that time, not on target.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Down low. Here's Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. And the Timberwolves lead by 14. And connects. Slams it in.
Rising up. Dalton connect.
right side, Edwards. Fires the three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Good on the second free throw.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Vincent misses.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was great.